Hello everyone and welcome to Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transform Collection. What a name! I'm Amki, and since there was a recent announcement about Crossworlds, I decided, hey, I'm gonna train. I almost never play racing games, so I figured I'll play one of the other ones to see what I can expect for Crossworlds. I never played those kinds of games, so I'm not very good, but I'm not here to be good, I'm here to have fun. Let's go.
Career. Select a career mode.
Alright, so I've already started playing a little bit to learn the controls and unlock a couple characters. So I've done Sunshine Coast,
Select an event.
but as you can see, I've mostly done easy mode, except for some levels were a bit easier for me, like Versus, but Races Boost, I'm a newbie. Oh, you know what? I've trained a little bit. Let's try the first race in medium. So I've had some time to try out every character, so I'm not good at every one of them, and some of them I find easier to use, like Ulala. Ulala is very easy to play for a newbie, I think. Well, for me at least. Mimi is good for some bonus stages too, I think. For now, I'd go with Ulala, since, you know, I play her okay. Let's go. Let's go. You know, this game came out a few years ago. I mean, it's old enough that I had to do a lot of stuff to make it work, but it's super pretty. The graphics are super pretty.
Get ready. 3, 2,
What the heck?
1, go.
Yes! I got the boost! So, I'll remind people again, I'm not super good at racing games, but I mean, you're not here to watch someone who's good. Case in point! Yeah, you're right. But yeah, I wanted to make a video because I've always wanted to try making those. But I always found excuses not to do it, like, oh, I don't have time, or oh, I already know the game. But this is a new game for me. I'm still discovering it. I played a few races, of course, but just enough to understand the controls, since there is no tutorial. I don't teach you how to use it. And I'm sure you've noticed, but English isn't my main language, and I haven't spoken English out loud in what minutes, so my accent is a bit rough. I do my best. I will make subtitles so you can follow along, because I know for a native speaker this may be more complex to understand what I'm saying sometimes. Oops. But I think this is a good exercise to both improve my English, my pronunciation at least, and also to teach myself to play and talk at the same time. It's more complex than it looks. Since usually I'm a pretty quiet person, so I do many things in silence. Hello, Sonic. Bye, Sonic. So I'm 4th. I think the minimum to get the star is 3rd. But I mean, it was pretty good. The first time I tried yeah. The first time I tried this race in medium, I was 6, I think. So it's an improvement. Maybe I think I'll try with another character. Maybe a faster character. Ulala is easy to use, and she's pretty fun. But I think it's fun to get out of my comfort zone. I tried Metal Sonic once. He's a beast, honestly. Let's go with the beast. I never tried to customize Metal Sonic. Maybe I could try improving the areas where he's not as good, like acceleration. His normal acceleration is pretty low. Yeah, let's try that.
Get ready. 3, 2, 1, go!
Well, yeah, so far this game has been pretty fun. Even though it was hard to make it work, honestly. When I got it on Steam, since there was a pretty big sale, I figured, well, you know, might as well. But it didn't work at all at first. Like, it just wouldn't open. So I had to mess a lot with the files, like set it to Windows 7 compatibility mode, both the launcher and the main exe. So that helped for the launcher, but then I had to do a lot more stuff on the side to make the main game work, because it just didn't want to. It decided, hey, your machine is too recent, it's too good, I can't work with this. But now it works. And it's pretty, and honestly the framerate is pretty stable. My playing is not stable. But that's my fault. If you have a recent machine and you can't launch the game, I will put what I did in the description, just in case it may help someone, because it's a good game, and I think it's unfortunate that it doesn't work very well on new machines. Hey, I won! Like I said, Metal Sonic is a beast. Maybe because he's technically a DLC character. I got the entire thing at €5, so it was a steal. Yeah, you're so cute. You will also hear a lot of that. I just love the Sonic characters, man. I recently got back into it. I was into it as a child, but my only experience with it was like Sonic Heroes on the GameCube. I still have the game, and Sonic X on the TV when I could see it on summer break. So since we couldn't really afford to buy more games, I did what I could, but I love those characters. They have nice designs, they have fun personalities. Honestly, I love them. The other characters are cool also, but I didn't really play those games, so I'm not as attached. I have Jet Set Radio. Let's play Beat. I have Jet Set Radio. I got in a bundle, but I never played it. Maybe I should play that one next. It could be fun. I don't think I have Jet Set Radio Future. But hey, let's play the first one, and then if I like it, I'll play the second one. Could be fun. I don't know yet what kind of games I'll play on this channel, since this video at least is mostly for me figuring things out. Like how I want videos to go, how I want to comment, how I want to edit the videos, because right now I'll do it myself because this is a hobby, so I can't really pay someone to do it since I'm a student, all that. So for now I do it myself. Oh yeah, I have assist on. Maybe I should disable it, because it's nice when you're learning to use the game, since the controls can be a bit confusing since they don't tell you anything. But once you know how to use it, it can be a bit too invasive, I think. Like one time I tried following a different path than the one the assist wanted me to follow, and it sends me into the wall. I couldn't control it at all. So maybe I'll go back once I'm finished with this. I'll go back in the menu and disable it. But I wanna say it's really interesting to play and talk at the same time. Because I don't focus as well on the game, but also I can still play, you know. Not well, but that's just because I'm not I'm not that great at racing games. But it's super fun, so who cares, you know. Let's try again. Maybe not with Beat. For this game, I think, even though Ulala is easier for me to play, I'll be switching around with all sorts of characters. So, who should we pick next? The football manager, I remember he was pretty fast.
Football manager.
Let's go with him. Let's go. And try to focus on going fast. Let's go! I got the boost. I'm getting better at getting the boost. At first I just couldn't get those at all. Let's go. I've gotten pretty okay at drifting too, I think. But at first I didn't even know how to drift. I just go straight ahead and hope for the best. Basically, to drift, you just hold the left trigger while you're holding also the right one, because on its own it makes you go backwards. That's why I didn't know that this was also for drifting at first, because I thought, oh, the left trigger is just to go backwards. But not exactly. The controls of this game are actually pretty simple. I wish there was still a tutorial for people like me who never play racing games, but honestly it was pretty easy to get the hang of. The hang? Whatever. You know what I mean? But I've also been told that this game is a bit more technical than like Mario Kart, which was my only experience before that. Like my only experience was Mario Kart on the DS, so not even modern consoles. So I don't really know modern buttons and everything, controls. So I had to go into a single race with Amy. I took Amy, she's cute. And I tried all the buttons until I found out what worked and what didn't. Since my first assumption was that A would go forward, but no, that's the right trigger. A is for using items. It's just something to get used to. Hello, Tails. Hello, boy. Sorry, boy. Oh, this is karma. This is the consequences of my own actions. But it's fine. You see, I was trying to go left, but the assist forced me right. Yeah. Ooh. Oops. Well, we're not gonna be winning this one either. But on Sundown, I'll try not to forget to disable the assist. Because it really forces you onto a specific path. Oh, wait, the glove, the special glove. Does it steal objects or something? Swarm, let's go. Well, let's go, but you know, it is how it is. I don't think I'm gonna win any of the expert level races and challenges, but that's fine, you know. I don't think I'm gonna do matchmaking yet, because I'm just not confident in my skills yet. I'll continue with the World Tour, or maybe should I try the Grand Prix? I didn't really test the other modes except single race to test out the controls. You know what? Let's do a Grand Prix. So I just have one cup at the moment. Well, let's do the one cup. What? Ah, my friend is there. But just my friend, because I have no other friends on Steam. I don't really think to add people, since I play mostly solo games, you know. Maybe I'll blur his name for his privacy. But he did a pretty good score, I think. So let's go with the easy level first.
Character select.
So who should I pick this time? You know what? Let's pick the boy. Let's pick the boy. I mean, it's his game. His name is on it. And it starts with his level, so you know. which is a Sonic Heroes level. So that's cool. I love that game. It's so fun. A bit slippery, but you know, super fun. Hello everyone! Goodbye everyone! Well, not everyone actually. I haven't played much with Sonic actually, even though I love him as a character. But I wanted to give the other characters a chance to try them out. So I abandoned my boy, but that's okay. Oh, he's so cute. I was also planning on trying out some other Sonic games on this channel because, you know, it's my Sonic phase again. I recently got back into Sonic and it was... I think it was thanks to the Sonic and Shadow Generations game. No, it wasn't that. It was Sonic Prime. You know, I've seen a lot of people criticize that series, but I think it's a fun series. It's not perfect, but honestly, nothing Sonic has ever been perfect, and I don't want it to be. Because that's part of the charm, actually. Every game, every show, every other weird adaptation, they all have their own quirks, I think. I mean, even the movie does a lot of stuff differently, but super good. I watched Sonic 3 pretty recently. Well, late compared to everyone else, but pretty recently for my timeline. It was super good. I wasn't a fan of what they did with Gerald, but it's more of a matter of personal taste. Yes, I'm first place in easy mode. I'm so good. I'm a genius. And then in medium level, I'll be like, oh no, I am not a genius. Hello, Shadow. I wonder if he's unlockable. I hope so. Let's go. I love when he dances and poses on his car. It's so cute. But yeah, I thought the series was super fun. The animation was great. Like the graphics, the shaders, like from an artistic standpoint, because mostly, me personally, I'm more of an... Well, I'm an illustrator first and foremost. So I often pay attention to the artistic sides when I enjoy various sorts of media, so movies, animation, games, even books. I always like to see what they do artistically, and honestly the series was very pretty. The animation was very good also. Of course, the fights were super well animated, but there was a little bit too much of it in season 3.
Miss!
Season 3 was mostly fights, which is a shame, but I still enjoyed it. It wasn't my favorite season, and I thought Shadow really should have had more screen time. But I think most people wanted Shadow to have more screen time. He's such a good character, and his dynamic in Prime with Sonic is super nice. Honestly, it's a shame he wasn't in the series more, because from what little we had, Shadow was super well written. Like, very nuanced. You could see why he reacted the way he did. And also, well, you know. Sonado. So much Sonado. So, on this channel, I was planning maybe to play Sonic Adventure 2, since I never played that one. But I have it on Steam. Again, I got it in a bundle and then never played it, like most of my games, which is a shame because it's a great game. A bit wonky, but you know, most older Sonic games are a bit wonky. But people still love them, you know. Maybe I'll use a few mods, you know, for QoL and maybe some graphics improvements, since it is a pretty old game, but I think it still holds up from what I've seen. Then again, I'm not very difficult when it comes to graphics in games. Maybe it's not to everyone's taste. I know some people prefer to have more realistic graphics in their games, but I'm not like that. I think it's more important for a game to have a recognizable style. Because all those games with hyper-realistic styles, you can't really recognize them from graphics alone. You need to see the characters, the environments. Sometimes those two are also pretty basic. And I think it's not a bad thing to have hyper-realistic games, but it's not my thing, honestly. I'm thinking of what other games I could do. I mean, I still need to finish Frontiers, but I think I'm too far ahead in the game to really make an interesting playthrough. Yes, I think the special glove does steal objects, because I threw a snowball at Mimi and she got the snowballs. Interesting. That's a fun object. Hello, Mimi. Goodbye, Mimi. I'm first place now. It is a fun game, though. I gotta say that. I wonder how many people are still online. You know, playing matches and stuff like that. Probably more people now since Crossworlds was announced. The game looks super cool too, by the way. Like the way you can customize the... Hello, Sonic, you're so cute! The way you can customize the character's cars. And all the little items that can affect your playstyle. I think those have the potential to be super cool. People will make completely broken builds. I'm sure of it. Maybe that's what the beta is for. You know, the sort of public beta. Like on PS5. Maybe they're trying to make players test out as many builds as possible, so they can see what they need to nerf and stuff like that. I think it's a good way to do some late-minute QA testing. It's lonely in the forums, guys. Yeah, easy mode, at least with Sonic, is just too easy. But it's okay. You know, we're having a little stroll. I'm talking about whatever. You're so cute, Sonic. I'm sorry. This This will happen all the time. I just love when he pauses. He's such a dramatic little guy.
Ice.
And not in the same way Shadow is dramatic. Sonic is like
First place.
a theater kid. It's very theatrical. Is that how you say it? I have no idea, sorry. I'm more used to reading and writing English. But speaking, I don't do it a lot because in my country, you know, I speak mostly French. I don't speak Dutch because the Belgian school system isn't very good at teaching us languages, even though the country has 3 official languages.